Same time toys, one more time, guys. All right, so I'm a little early. I'm a little late. Shit happens. It was a long day yesterday. I got up stupid early. Got to the con stupid early. Hung out, did a few things, and hung out and waited. Didn't have to wait long. About the time I said I'm going to give him 20 minutes, he sent me a text, said he was 30 minutes away. We're talking about Aaron the Toy Enhancer at Fanboy Expo. I actually had a really good time. It was kind of a weird vibe because it was what it was. I mean, all the stars were out there. Nobody was behind a curtain or anything. Usually the bigger celebrities get put behind a black curtain and you go in and see them and you come out and nobody else can see them. You have to pay. Like Rebecca Romaine Stamos. Usually she's behind the curtain. Barbara Eden would be behind a curtain. People like that. The guys from Bones and Angel, they would be behind. Well, not so much them, but yes, in a show like that, they would be. But what did I pick up? First thing I actually bought, besides an autograph, was Boba Fett. $5. And this is why. He is melted. He's been through the Mandalorian Wars. He lost his arm, or half an arm, and he lost a hand. And it's melted as well. Somebody just had a blast melting this toy. I don't understand. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I guess I do. I've been accused of torturing a few toys in my day, but they were usually like Cyclops and shit like that. But so if anybody's got any parts for the Fett Man, let me know. I don't know if you can pick that up, but it's still ratchets. And if you look really close, you can see what Boba Fett sees. Straight from the $6 million man. I spent more time staring through the back of a toy's head as a child. You wouldn't believe. But for $5, I couldn't leave them there. I don't know if I can ever restore them or what, but when you put them up on the shelf and you put them in the back and all you can see is about that much of them, he looks great. And for $5, I mean, this guy's not cheap. Not anymore, anyway. So we'll go toy autograph. How's that sound? Stars and Stripes Forever by Ron Rudat. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I can sort of see it. But I got Ron to autograph that. Very cool. This came with the omnibus from Carson at 3D Joe's. If you haven't picked this up yet, it's the best. Well, with shipping, it's $175. It's the best money you'll ever spend if you're a Joe fan. It's absolutely amazing. And Mr. Rudat actually gave me a little plastic sleeve to put it in. Very cool. I thought that was actually really nice, considering he charges $25 for an autograph. But, all right, so toy autograph. What? I already did the video on Tombstone, but I picked Tombstone up for $10. I wonder why he's posed this way. That's why he's posed this way. can't figure out this camera to save my life. But yeah, I'm going to do something like that. I got to stick them together. That's a whole nother problem for a whole nother day. Autograph. All right, this one I only spent $20 on because his Ron Rudet's wife is super nice. Nothing special. But I had Sam Spears sign this autograph way back then when Shane looked like that. So there's been years in between autographs. But he was nice enough to autograph that for $20. Of course, all I had was $20 left, and his wife is so nice. She is got to be one of the nicest people I have ever talked to at a convention, and definitely one of the nicest people I've ever talked to on the other side of a table at a convention. She was super cool. Told me how they're going to Nashville in October, and they're going to spend a week. Great base, my man, what's happening, brother? Okay, since you're here, Aaron the Toy Enhancer stopped by my house, and he hooked a brother up with a McFarlane toy. This Space Marine is dope. I am super stoked to have this in the collection. Son of a Crayon Slayer. Son of a... Yes, absolutely. And not to be outdone with the Space Marine, he got me the Gene Stealer too. How fucking cool is that? I've been wanting this Gene Stealer for a minute. So I am super stoked about that. Perfect timing. Aaron hooked the brother up, man. He came by and he wasn't kidding. He had a box full of shit to give me. Of course, I gave him a box full of stuff too, so it worked out. Dude, this bolter is awesome. Yes, sir. I haven't seen McFarlane make a Grey Knight yet, but when he does, he better make a Terminator. That's all I'm saying. Yes, that Gene Stealer is absolutely amazing. Stanley's Toy Room, welcome to the chat, brother. How's life treating you? Yeah, my tripod sucks. What can I say? What else? Oh. G.I. Joe #1. You're like, where's the autograph? Where's the autograph? I didn't see the autograph. Well, back in the day, they used to sign their autographs on the bottom of the front page. Enjoy that nap, brother. After I get done with this, I'm going to take one myself. But back in the day, they used to sign their autographs there. Because, why? Yeah, he charges for it now too, yeah, right? You get 2 free and then $20 after that. Yes, sir. But they signed them on the inside down the bottom because they didn't want to write and cover up any of the artwork. So I actually asked him, I opened up the book and asked him to sign it there, and I handed him a pen instead of a marker so it wouldn't bleed through. I totally forgot. Bobby, yeah. I had it in my bag, and I had it in a different part of the bag so it wouldn't get crushed up. And I totally fucking forgot, dude. And I paid him for 2 autographs, 2 free, and then 2 autographs. I gave him $40. He still owes me an autograph. got him to sign Wolverine number 50. I love this comic. It's a great read. I was going to have him sign this. Jay Astro, my mother. Never mind. My brother. I was going to call you something else, but I was going to have him sign this autograph or this comic. And I was like, no. And he's like, I didn't sign it. He was telling me he owed me an autograph. And in my dense head, I couldn't fucking figure it out. And I knew I wanted him to autograph the figure, and that's where my mind went crazy. Because it wasn't, I couldn't see it. It wasn't there. But I will go see Larry Hama at UltraCon. I'll be damned if I know when that is. That's going to be in West Palm Beach, South Florida. Dude, and I've met Larry like 5 or 6 times. I'd never met Ron, so it was really cool that he was really cool. And I've met tons of celebrities and gotten their autographs, and I never, like twice I've actually gotten starstruck meeting one and was like, wow, where it was just actually being starstruck and not being high. That's awesome. That kicks ass. But I remember back in the day, like you'd throw them $20 and they would sign a stack of books like this. So literally I brought a stack of books like that just in case. It worked out because I was broke. So I actually sold a copy of G.I. Joe 21 to Aaron to get autographed. And let me tell you, he got a good deal. And I also gave him a copy of G.I. Joe 27 to get autographed. So when he shows those off, remember, I'm the guy that helped that happen. No, that sucks, dude. He's all over the country, usually on the East Coast a lot. You can see where that comic is now missing out of my bag. And I gave him the choice. He could have had this copy, but the other one had a better cover. I'll give it to him. But yeah, man, I brought some good books. I brought the issues where the Joes die, all the covers with Cobra Commander in a hood. I brought a stack of books. Daredevil Dave, I'm really sorry, man. I don't know what happened to your comic. Fucking it's just fine, and it's got Larry Hama's autograph on it. Larry was going to sign it in red, and I told him no, to sign it in black so it would stand out, because he is actually, he's the famous guy out of all of us. But there it is, Dave. And, well, I think I'm going to keep it. Fuck you, man. Nice, dude. Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I didn't ask him, I was more than happy to give him money. This is kind of what they do now. I did ask him about the Kickstarter that he's doing with the Mounties and Werewolves and Nazis versus Werewolves thing. He seemed pretty excited about that. I asked him about the Nick Fury Jr., how he was, I guess Hawk was going to be Nick Fury Jr. or whatever, and he was telling me how he pitched that to Marvel and they weren't into it. So that kind of sucks. I was like, well, dude, fucking do a Kickstarter. Fucking let's get some fucking Nick Fury Jr. Fucking come on. Let's do it. I did bring a spirit figure and a couple pictures for the voice actors to autograph. They wanted $60 a pop, and I love the cartoon. Don't get me wrong, but $60 was steep, man. I wasn't feeling it, so I pulled a Nancy Reagan and I just said no. I brought the pink Super 7 cape from Cobra Commander. Thought maybe I would get that. Yeah, ouch. Exactly. I mean, and I was talking to the guy that does the voice of Spirit. He does the voice of Grimlock. Operation Recall. Was that them? Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was those two. Right on. Bobby Wall, the guy with the fucking. Man, I got a mind like a steel trap, but it's rusted shut. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get that autographed. I forgot to get my figure autographed. I brought those really nice photos like this one for them to sign, and it's just $120 for 2 voice actors. I mean, and I was talking to the guy who does the voice of Spirit. He does the voice of Grimlock as well. PB Blaster Breaker, I think, is what I need. I don't think WD-40 is going to cut it, brother. But I was talking to him, and he told me how he was over in Grievance. He was over in Europe at a giant Transformers convention. He said he was there for however many days. And he said he never saw the end of the line. It's person after person after person after person. And he was telling me how great it was and how humbling it was. And I was like, and he's like, yeah, I made a lot of money. And that was kind of like his cue to autograph my shit for free. But he didn't fall for it. He wasn't having it. So, and they had a piece of art between the two of them that they had somebody make. It was Spirit fighting Storm Shadow. And it was kind of neat, but it was kind of rudimentary too. It wasn't that great of a piece of art. I mean, it was better than the cartoon, not as good as the comic kind of thing. But damn it, it's 422. Nobody reminded me. Sons of bitches. All right, this is where everything slows down. But like I said, Aaron, the toy enhancer, stopped by the house. He was in Same Time Studios. He brought me this awesome 3D printed box that he made. Very cool. Totally digging it. And he brought me 2 of the Gatling guns like he has on the hood of his Vala truck. If you guys haven't seen his video on that Vala Beast thing, it's amazing. Rob Paulson, he was the voice. No, I didn't meet him. I didn't see him at all. He wasn't there. Maybe he was at the Tampa Bay convention. It's a possibility. Yeah, that with this crate, it's awesome. I cannot wait to use this in some shit. He brought me the 2 McFarlane Warhammer figures. Very stoked to get them. The coolest thing he brought me was the Delta 17 comic and War in the Shadows, the Ninja Trooper, and the Infantry Trooper. I cannot wait to bust these open. And now that I've filmed them, they can be opened. And Aaron brought me one more thing. I gave him a box of stuff, but this blew my mind. I was stunned and amazed at Aaron's generosity. He brought me a cardboard box with a stinger in it. How do you pay somebody back for buying you a stinger? Answer in the comments below, please. Because I don't know what to get them. Fuck. Of course, I did give him a really good deal on that fucking G.I. Joe number 21. I mean, oh, dude, no way. Suck. You're talking about the Stinger and not the Valiverse truck, right? But yeah, hey, it is what it is. I don't know, guys. I've been kind of off. I've been really tired. Yes, sir. That fucking blows, man. I ordered mine from Amazon. I had 3 of them, and I said no. Yes, Jay. It was like Christmas. Damn. So I think I'm going to put this one together, and then I definitely want to get at least the wheels from Gridiron, because damn, they look awesome. I mean, and I've seen it where they pull the tires off, so I'm not afraid to snap this one together and fuck around with it until I get those bigger tires. Woody had an awesome on the back instead of the missiles. That shit was fucking cool as hell. But yeah, I mean, fuck. It is what it is. But yeah, I've been just a little bit left of center, guys. Sorry. Trying not to put. Where am I fucking not in the fucking camera? Every once in a while, you gotta duck to the side, right? But yeah, I mean, just left to center. Fucking shit is what it is. Been doing my best this week to get my head fucking right, and I think I'm pretty close. I got a giant influx of toys. I went to a convention. I got some awesome autographs. I do have another picture autographed. I've shown it off before. That thing is cool as all hell. With or without the howitzer on it. That fucking, to turn it into a 6-wheel, that shit's cool as fuck. Ooh, 2 of them. My man. Awesome. Yeah, I ordered 3 rattlers separately so I could get them if I wanted to, and if I couldn't afford it, not get them. But definitely looking like I'm not going to be able to afford one. I overspent. Such is life. It is what it is. And the price tag on that rattler, fuck. I mean, I wanted the rattler for the figures, flat out. Woody, my man, how is life treating you, brother? But yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So I don't know, Woody, if you saw, fucking Aaron got me a fucking stinger. What the fuck do I get Aaron? I mean, damn it. That's always fun. Remember when I did my garage and shelves, I just went all the way around. It was nuts. Right? Fucking A. Son of a Cran Slayer saying, "What's up, Woody? What am I talking about? You can see the chat. You're not on here with me, and you can't." Yeah. But yeah, man, fuck. A stinger? Shit, dude. That's just fucking beyond awesome. I mean, credit card. I do believe I had a couple of Columbia House accounts with that name on it. Just as a thought. But yeah, guys, 25 minutes in, I'm out of stuff to show you. I finally figured out what I'm going to do with this fucking piece of garbage. It's definitely going to be a Dreadnought vehicle. But I do believe I'm going to make a flatbed out of it, like a wrecker. And now that I have a Stinger, I'll know exactly how big to make the bed. So we're off and running. I got to get some chrome spray paint so I can do the box that goes on the back and the grill. I'm going to Dremel out the WW on it or leave it. I haven't figured it out yet. But now that I have a Stinger, I'll be able to figure out how big the bed of the truck needs to be. I was going to do what Gun Buddy Customs did and make a troop transport out of it to put all the Dreadnoughts in the back. I was like, well, fuck, man. I just put them on a vehicle and they can all hang out. But yeah, that's my big idea for that. I got to get some milliput. Loki's going to send me a Sentinel head for this. So that'll be pretty cool when that shows up. I found a couple more smaller Sentinels that actually have battle damage. Well, they're not Sentinels. They're Zerg from, what's it called? Zerg from Lightyear. They're a little bit smaller than that one. They come with a Buzz Lightyear figure that's got battle damage on it too, but they look really cool. They're about 3/4 of this, so they would come up to about here. I've been seeing those, and they're pretty damn cheap. So I'm thinking about grabbing a couple of them and going from there. We'll see what happens. I thought they looked cool because they were already damaged up, but then I'm like, fuck, what? I'll probably have to paint over it or something. That is a great idea. I do have a 3D printer over here that's in 1 million pieces that I need to try to put together. I don't know. Probably just going to buy a new one and say, fuck it. I did want a PLA printer because I wanted to make action figures, but I'm thinking I just need to say fuck it and get a resin printer and be done with it. And fuck the learning curve, just figure it out. How hard can it be, right? Famous last words. Son of a bitch. I like that Dreadnought symbol. I really do. And I'm definitely going to paint it the red and green. That fucking fluorescent lime green and that crazy stupid red. But I think that's my best bet. I definitely got to get some milliput because it has that breakaway feature on the hood. I'm just going to fill that. Yeah, I can't fucking follow the camera. I'm figuring it out slowly, people. Just don't push any buttons and Shane's all right. And it has a piece that goes over the top of the light bar that I'm not a fan of. I like the flat top, so I got to fill in all this shit. My laptop is going in the pool. That will happen. I haven't done it yet because there's some shit on there I want to get off first. I need to buy a new laptop. And then all these live streams will be way cooler because that's all I'm missing, apparently. They tell me how awesome shit is when you have a laptop. So we're going to do that. The laptop probably will be my next big purchase and not a Rattler. I mean, I wanted the figures. It was the same with the Dragonfly. Like, I'm gonna have to spend $100 on Wild Bill. Fucking son of a bitch. But we've been on here for 30 minutes. There he is. All right, so we got at least another 10 more minutes to talk. So I finished one wall out of 4. I got 2 baked and couldn't finish. And when I finish the next wall, I'm going to piece them together because I'm going to do... Oh, fuck. All right, so there's one wall. Here's the other wall. I'm going to put them together like this, as such. And then through the other wall and on this wall, I'm going to make a window with room for a door on one side. And it's going to be a corner store. That's my big idea. I got the plastic. I got the wood I need. I just have to cut more bricks. And I'm getting ready just to do concrete buildings. I'm sick of the brick. But even on concrete buildings, you still have to make some brickwork. So it is what it is. You have to be very zen to cut that many bricks at once. I mean, it's just, at least I do. Dude, I applaud you, good sir. That brick pattern on that or the stone pattern on the castle, I mean, it's awesome and a ton of work. And I saw that you burned it in. That's awesome. I haven't done that yet. That's not how I started doing it, and I'm a creature of habit, if anything. So I cut all my lines with a razor, and then I have a mechanical pencil, and I just trace the lines, and it digs them in there pretty good. Nice, dude, nice. But yeah, it's just, it is what it is. Kick ass. I'm wasting time trying to stay awake till your show comes on. Yes, I've seen that. They actually have another one now that like corners in. Like it'll go in the corner of your room and goes back and forth. Very cool. Yeah. It's like a shelf thing that just happened to be the perfect fucking size. You hear it here first, folks. Tony's going to show it on his show live tonight. And that's, yes, that, woof, crazy. So I did get G.I. Joe #1 signed. Super stoked about that. I'm an absolute dumbass and forgot to get my figure signed. So one more convention to go. I was going to be a dick and not show Dave the autograph and show him that his comic is in safe hands. It's on its way to Woody sometime next week, I hope. Turkish Murphy is supposed to come by the house and pick up his package, so that'll be kick-ass. Yeah, if anybody wants their package quicker, just come to the house. A trip to Florida will do you good, man. A day at the beach, we'll barbecue, we'll cook out. It'll be a fun time. But yeah, it is what it is. So I'm not saving for the convention anymore. I can actually put stuff, take it to the post office and mail it. We're good. Ugh, Diet Dr. Pepper. I don't suggest this for anybody. Ooh. But I talked so much, my fucking cigarette went out. I'm in love with this Tombstone figure. I don't know who's got it, who doesn't. I was freaked out by this neck peg. I was like, what the frack? Because I hadn't seen any videos on them. And of course, when I did the review, I didn't pop the damn head off to show everybody. It makes the perfect headless body, 100%. But so you're going to have to, any head you put on there, I guess you're going to have to supply your own neck. I don't know if they were doing that so much to cause customizers problems, but it works great for his head. Doesn't have much up and down. I mean, I am 45 miles from Disney. That is why Daytona Beach does not have gambling, because we are within 50 miles of Disney, and apparently you're not allowed to have gambling. Is this the buck he used? Fuck yeah. Dude, that Destro figure is going to be fucking dope. His name's Ross. I want to say Bob Ross, but I think that's the painter. He has a channel himself. He does all kinds of Joes. I've seen him on Facebook doing crazy auctions. He had a 3 3/4, 4-inch Viper zombie. Dude, it's fucking awesome. He made a short for it, and it is one of the coolest zombie customs I have ever seen. And not just because it's a Cobra Viper. It's fucking dope. Yeah, I mean, he was a basic character in the comics too. I mean, he's just a thug. I mean, he beats on Spider-Man, he beats on Daredevil, he hangs out with the Kingpin, but this buck is freaking downright perfect. It's a giant dude. It's a suit. I'm digging it. He's probably with the head that's on him, he's a half a head taller than the Kaz figure that I got, the Mython figure that I had no idea when I bought the figure. Oh my God, Jay Astro, I saw the Kingpin figure at the show. Holy shit. I didn't realize how big he was. I mean, I knew. Yeah, as soon as you said that earlier, I was like, damn it. But I didn't realize how big that Kingpin figure actually was. I mean, he is a lot of plastic. And I found a Marvel Legends Hulk figure that I want to get. It is, I think, 10, 12 inches. It's a big boy. And I hadn't seen one in a while. And at $120, he'll probably be there next time around. Well, I think if you just pull the whole neck out, I mean, there's plenty of room. Where did I put him? You guys probably know better than I do. Oh, he's standing. That's why I couldn't find him. But when you pull it out, I mean, there's room in there for a neck. I mean, it is what it is. So I think you're in good shape. Whatever figure's head you want to put on there, just take the neck with it. I know I had a pain in the ass of a time fucking pulling the neck out of that Cobra Commander figure. Holy shit. I really just wanted to smash the figure by the time I was done with it. Yep. I still can't believe I totally fucking, there's no autograph on the toy of all things. Still having a hard time reasoning that Storm Shadow and Spirit, the voice actors of, to get both their autographs was going to cost me a buck and a dub. $60 blows my mind. You know, and don't get me wrong, that G.I. Joe Real American Hero cartoon was my entire life from the mass device on. I mean, just that's what I did. That's what I watched. When VCRs came out, I taped it. I had all kinds of just every day. But it is what it is. I just, fuck, no. Again, if anybody has any parts for a Boba Fett, like anybody's got any parts laying around for this, right? But if you see anybody making repro parts for this guy, hook a brother up, let him know. If you see a parts lot, even if it's on eBay, let me know. If I haven't seen it, I will definitely check it out. It's not like even if I rebuilt him, he would be perfect. I mean, because somebody took a fucking lighter to this guy, or a hot knife, a wood burning tool. I mean, because this was the 70s. I mean, hell, they took his hand and they melted his wrist. I mean, they were just brutal, this guy. We go. Will you go do that with that Game of Thrones throne? That Game of Thrones throne, fucking, I got looks like it's, I'm going to break his head off if I keep fucking with him. I'm too hard for that. That Game of Thrones throne, fucking hilarious. I'm going to do a bunch of paint work on it. And because it's a Funko Pop base, it's too short. So I actually had some extra foam laying around because I never throw my cuts away. And I'm just going to build a bottom to it. So there it is. It'll look pretty cool. But I definitely want to put paint and weather it and all that good shit. I mean, it's cheesy enough. I mean, I should probably cut some of these swords down, maybe add some swords. Need to 3D print some swords and put them on there myself. Dude, I've been there when it wasn't what it was. And you're right, it wasn't a fun day. Trust me. But it is what it is. Dude, when your life has come down to drinking Diet Dr. Pepper, shit don't matter no more. You can't look cool drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper. Man, I try to make this look good. Yeah, but you can't get the commercial right because you drink it and you're just like, oof. That would be cool. Maybe He-Man, Skeletor crying over the melted fucking sword of power. Lion-O scratching his neck on one of the swords. Who knows? Put a sword of omens in that bitch. I think that might actually be a good idea. Thanks, guys. Shit just comes to you. No light bulb moments over here. All right. Well, I've been on here for 44 minutes. I appreciate that. And coming from you, that's awesome. Right? Yeah. I think that's the going hope now. And I got a few extra ones. I got this one off of Temu, of all things. I did a little bit of paint work on it, just so you could see the shit that was in the center. You can tell the difference. It's just a little bit big. I mean, it works sometimes, but not all that. It's a little bit bigger. I think it would fit DC figures better. That's the problem with it. It's like it's some kind of keychain or some shit. It's got a hoop here. It's got a hoop there. Make a necklace out of it. Fucking stab yourself in the fucking dark. But I mean, it is metal. Sort of. And that's why I was going on and on about that, in case you're late, because there's only 4 of us watching, so that makes 5 of us. There he is, Turkish Murphy. So I will not mail your box. It's faster to come get it. But that'll be awesome, brother. Yeah, hit me up. Let me know. And we will definitely hang out. Fucking barbecue down by the beach, brother. There's nothing better. Weather permitting. And I have barbecued in the rain before. Aaron brought me the Delta 17 Army Builders. So I can't wait to open these fuckers up. That's going to be fun. I am beyond shocked I haven't ripped into them yet. I couldn't stop myself from opening up the McFarlane Space Wolf figure. He's absolutely amazing. Everybody needs a day at the beach, brother. Dude, everything just melts the fuck away. And I'll hook you up when you get here, and you can just really ride that fucking Zen wave, brother. Let me know when you think you're going to be here, and then let me know when you leave. Yeah, man, I've been fighting it. I know Wraith does the Joy Toy ones, and they're fucking downright expensive, but they look like they're absolutely awesome. But these McFarlane ones, dude, this is that fucking Gene Stealer. And you know what? Fuck the dumb shit. My Sun Sword. Oh, I got like 5 of them. I'll be lucky if I can ever find one. Hey, I can put unboxing in the fucking thing now, right? Crazy little trays that they come in. Holy shit. So these are rending claws. Not that anybody gives a shit, but in the game, it's actually something. Oh, that's why. I get it now. And these are called Scything Talons. They used to give you an extra attack back in the day, but fuck if I know what they do now. They just redid the Tyranids for 10th edition, which is the newest edition, and it comes with a kick-ass card. That Yardmill, whatever the fuck that word is, they added that because of copyrights. Their IP. Games Workshop is just, their IP is their entire world. It is what it is. I mean, they don't let it out. Legend Series. At one point in time, I was 4th in the state. At one point in time, I had every army that you could have. Fuck. I'm either too high or too tired, or just too much of a pussy. There it is. Ha! Fuck that pussy shit. That's what she said. Yes, I play. I play Blood Angels. I play the Blue Boys. God damn it. I'm on the spot and I can't think. Ultramarines. The ones that everybody plays. I do not play Grey Knights. I did. And that was one of the packages I sent. Well, the package I sent to Wraith Mace. I had some pieces left over. And I was like, I ain't never going to use them. Let's give them to somebody who cares. And that was before he bought his army. So I thought maybe I could convince him into. Oh, it's a lot more than a small fortune, brother. um, okay, so when I started my channel, I had pretty much just stopped Warhammer. I went cold turkey. And all this stuff you see, all these toys that I bought, all my actors and extras, um, that's what I could afford. That was my budget for Warhammer. My Warhammer budget was every dime I could scrape together. Um, they are not cheap. A special character is like $35. A squad of guys, 65, and the vehicles are like 100. Super heavies are like 150. The demon princes are 150. Back when I started, it was the codex was $15. They're 50 now, but they are hardcover and they're way nicer. And yeah, the minis were cheap. My buddies bought their shit brand new, and they did spend a small fortune back then on just getting an army. But I bought mine on eBay, and I mean, it sucked for the store owners that we were friends with, but even back then I couldn't afford fucking proper shit. But when it's something that you customize and paint yourself, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's brand new or somebody else got used paint over their shit, is what it is. But I play Imperial Guard. My buddy plays orcs. I couldn't do it. It's just so many models in an orc army. The same with Tyranids. I played Tyranids beginning of 4th edition. My paint scheme, I made them all look like cockroaches. And I had big old giant arms with talons on it because I used the Starship Trooper models. I want it. If I get it, I'll have to get a game system. Oh wait, no, I got a PS4 in the house somewhere. I'll have to hook that up. Yeah, I'm definitely. People were carrying on saying you had to fill out some privacy fucking bullshit to play and this, that, and the other thing, and they can use your shit and just I don't know what the fuck. I don't even think I'm gonna look into it. But I've been watching Wraith Mace play that fucking game, and it is awesome. I saw a playthrough that was like half of the game. Absolutely amazing. That is a whole different chapter. They specialize in killing Xenos, Tyranids, Orcs, Eldar. They're part of the Inquisition more so than Wraith Mace's Grey Knights. The thing about Grey Knights is if they come to your planet and save you, even though you survived a demonic incursion on your home world and you're probably a super hardened fighter by now, they kill you because you're not supposed to know the Grey Knights exist. Ain't that some shit? At Target, they have 2 games now. They both come not with Gene Stealers, but with Termagants, which are the fodder foot soldiers for the Tyranids. It actually comes with actual miniatures. They're like $40-$45 for the game. And it comes with 1 Space Marine hero figure. I do have to pay the $45 for that game just to get that 1 model. Is what it is, but he fits in my Ultramarine army, and he has an awesome ability that allows you to teleport around the board, and that's big. I wish they'd gone back to the way they'd done special characters before. Once upon a time, they were called independent characters, and you could attach them to squads, like a lieutenant, a captain, or whatever would go from squad to squad. And it was really cool. It would buff the squad, and then he could lead that squad and go to another squad. You can't do that anymore. They got completely away from that and gave you auras on your guy that was like 6 to 9 inches, and you could double it, blah, blah, blah. And they did away with that, made you an independent character again, but you join a squad, you stay with that squad until the squad is dead, and then you cannot join another squad afterwards. That sucks. Early, yes. I've been playing since 2000 or 2002. It was the very beginning of 4th edition, right at the end of 3rd. I remember I got a Blood Angels army, my buddy got a Chaos army, and my other buddy got a Necron army. And we would go everywhere and play. We learned how to play at a place called Rhubarb Games out in Orlando. It was a Shark Tank. I mean, those guys were just ruthless when they played. And we would go everywhere. Is it PS5? Fuck. It should work for PS4, right? Because I'm not buying a PS5 just to play a fucking game that I really, really want to fucking play. I'll buy it and go to a buddy of mine's house and play it. Shout out to Greg, the comic guy. But yeah, I can't wait. It definitely looks like an awesome game. I got boxes and boxes of Warhammer shit behind me. I did a couple of videos early on, and showed some of my armies. A lot of them, see the plywood above me? That's a big storage area in this garage, and I have 5 or 6 boxes just packed full of Warhammer shit. I have a Star Wars army that I made. All the Space Marines are painted up like stormtroopers, and all my headquarters choices are Jedis. But they're literally that big. I mean, the bolter is about the right size. That's about the size of a fig for Warhammer. But we've been on here for an hour. I am ecstatic that you guys showed up. Don't get me wrong. There's 7 of you. That makes 8. Don't think I'm not watching. I'm watching myself. It's fucking ridiculous. I've never felt more narcissistic in my life. And trust me, I make this look good. Sorry, a joke from a different age. But yeah, huge thank you and shout out to Aaron the Toy Enhancer, Woody 222 as always, Jay Astro, Legend Series, my man. You have no idea. Ooh yeah, brother. See, mine's not that good. I mean, and I've been doing it just as long. No worries, brother. I'm glad I could help you out. Yes, the pre-roll tonight. That's what I was getting at. That was going to take me a minute to get to it. But Woody is the voice of reason. God help us if I'm the voice of reason. But yes, the Church of Madness, as I call it. If I ever come up with an idea you like, Tony, take it. It's yours. You ever see a figure I have that you like, let me know. I'll send it. It's yours. That's the way I feel. When I watch the pre-roll, I don't know if it's from where you're at, but it's like being home. You're 4 hours from where my cousin lives, where I grew up. So if that tells you anything, fucking, it's like being home. It really is. Fucking, your wife has a voice that is exactly like my aunt's. It's like being at home or hanging out at my cousin's house or any one of my fucking childhood friends. Nice. Very nice. You as well. I acknowledge you, brother. But yeah, I mean, fuck, it is what it is. Everybody go to the pre-roll. Tell them I sent you. I just hit an hour. I'm done. I'm going to finish this bowl, and then I'm going to go figure out what I can make fucking after I get that fucked up. All right, guys. Peace. Have a great day. See it.